Welcome, lovers of sport. This is the beginning of September 2020, and while 2020 has been a challenge, there are some pieces of joy out there left to be grabbed onto. To begin with, the announcement that Archie B. Hawk could have been and probably will be the mascot for the St. Louis Battlehawks. That gives me a lot of happiness. I am into the full entertainment experience when I go to a sporting event or when I watch one on TV, which means also I hope that cheerleaders and again, I hope it's the traditional form of cheerleaders come back to the game. Actually, I kind of hope that we get some cheerleaders much like the ones in The Replacements, that fantastic Keanu Reeves vehicle, or XFL1. Lori Lightfoot won't apologize, and neither will I. And that brings me to some concerns that I have about sport and sport entertainment going forward. And that is that it seems like there is a real push that if you don't accept, endorse, and follow with fervor the new orthodoxy, scratch that, the orthodoxy, because the farmer has always been our friend, then you will be canceled. And that really worries me. It seems like a lot of the major players have fallen. And, I'm not just talking about names that I have mentioned before, but now Nick Saban. And again, he's more than got a right to. I understand these heartfelt locker room discussions that go on and how they really feel like they are important. It doesn't bother me that they've made a statement. It doesn't bother me that the athletes or the coach are involved with. What does bother me is that this further solidifies that sport is a venue for politics, and I just don't think that that is appropriate. Much like I don't think it's appropriate to interrupt someone else's day. So while you have the right to your opinion, that is great. I don't know that you have the right to disrupt me and my enjoyment of whatever it is that we're doing. I recently was at a restaurant, and a small child from our family wanted to go to a table where there were some other small kids, but you have to bring them back because they're having their day. Now, it brings to mind that Antifa has gone into and protested some baseball games, apparently outside, which again, I have often thought about protesting NFL games. You have a little sign with your message on it. You stand there. You might make a few chants. I don't know, but if the people want to go in, they go in, and you don't stop them. There was a disruption last year when Harvard played Yale. There was about a half an hour disruption when students came onto the field and prevented that game. And that, to me, is crossing the line because, first of all, I don't think it's good for your cause because I think it's going to anger the people that you're trying to communicate with. But secondly, these are people, they have done their work and now they're enjoying their day out. And someone is coming in and disrupting that. And I just don't think that that is productive or appropriate. Your right to swing your arms ends at the tip of my nose, and I don't think it's appropriate in the sporting venue. That brings me to ESPN. ESPN has become a mouthpiece for the left. Of course, they were purchased by Disney. I think it was 1997. I'll check. And since then, I just think that they cannot help themselves. They've gone the way of MTV, which is no longer a music channel. They had too big a vision for what they could be, and I think they're pretty much irrelevant now, although I'm not sure of that either. That's kind of outside my world. But anyway, the other pieces of joy that are out there, it looks like the Albany football club that's going to be a part of the National Arena League has secured the rights to the Albany Firebirds. Now, what I hope happens is that they take those directly to the mayor of Albany and give it to him and say, this belongs, the name, the logo, it belongs to the city now in perpetuity. Of course, there'd have to be some kind of wrangling going on to make sure that it wasn't pulled from them. But that would be the way forward for me. That means that the National Arena League now has the Sharks, the Predators, the Firebirds, and the Cobras, which I think makes them strong and it puts them in a strong position to move forward when it comes to what I think is going to be the inevitable merger with the IFL. Please do let me know what you think. Have I stepped out of my zone? Is sport just going to be like that from now on. And please do like and subscribe. It really helps. Every click helps. I am trying to sell stuff. We do have a shop link to this. Please click on our link. The one in the comments section has a 20% discount on anything in our shop. Thanks again.